Hi, my name is Nigel Austin.
Marcus Brewer. I'm
Jules Keys.
Sean Durnett.
Antonio Munoz.
Wade Victoria.
I'm Felicia.
My name is Dave Conkler. I'm the outreach manager for the Staff Sergeant Fox program with NineLine Veteran Services.
I'm the logistical manager for NineLine Veteran Services.
the Chief of Staff of NineLine Veteran Services.
I am the administrative assistant for NineLine Veteran Services.
And president of NineLine Veteran Services.
I'm the program manager for Route Step Outdoors.
I am operations lead at NineLine.
I've been working here at NineLine Veteran Services for 8 years and about 2 months. I've been in charge of the half-face section here.
Oh, it was a miniature tornado. The reason why I say it's a little bit of a tornado is when I came here in April, we were in one location. Things had started to expand and grow. We moved to a temporary office location. We're only there for a few months. Then we got our space here, ended up having to move again. There was a lot of change and a lot of movement. I feel in regards to the effect for the company, I think everything was for the better.
Well, I think it was a very good year. We had our ups and downs, but that could be expected. And we've had a couple of new hires. How those new hires affect the team can be either exciting or, there's always another side to it. But so far, a lot of those new hires have been quite exciting. And it's exciting the way to see how they affect the team. That's what's so good about it. That could be a high point or a low point in itself.
It went fabulous. We had a lot of events, a lot of really cool hikes that we went and did. Some of our old favorites. We did Rattlesnake Ridge and Evie's Landing, all over the board. And we got to do our camp and shoot event again and doubled our numbers. So that was amazing to see. Love seeing all the new faces and just what those events do for people and getting to just relax and enjoy the company of their fellow brothers and sisters and family. So it was great.
Everything went well, and if not, I always have a standard of exceeding myself, always pushing forward. I feel like once I took over, I'm kind of like all the learning and skills that I've gained from the military, I brought that and I put it into NineLine.
2023 went great. We just started the Staff Sergeant Fox program, so it was a learning and growing moment and trying to figure out where we kind of come into building this program. But I feel that we did a good job with trying to expand our services and hit our target demographic with the veterans and the families that we were working with the program. It's a suicide prevention and mental health grant. So working in that community can be kind of difficult in trying to make sure that we're providing the right services and getting the case management done. But all in all, I feel that we are hitting where we need to hit and serving the people we need to serve properly.
Well, coming from the position that I came from, it has been a real asset to me as far as for housing and for job placement and mental health services and services as far as being a veteran, getting my DD-214, getting my discharge replaced. The staff has been great. The board has been great. All around, Sean's been great. It's been very helpful. I think it's a very helpful asset to the community and to the country.
I think it was amazing. I watched us grow, and I was part of that growth. I watched us go from being a staff of like 7 people to I think we're at 12 or 13 now. I watched us all come together as a team to support each other when we were just all really struggling at different points, and I watched us all come together and celebrate. So I think it went amazing.
2023 at NineLine was an amazing year of growth. When we look at the dynamic of our community partners, of our staff, of our clients, of our housing program, our QRF program, the support from the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs, everything along those lines, it was a year of change. Dramatic change nonetheless.
first steps in mental health initiatives when it came to peer support and non-clinical services, bridging gaps for care, and allowing us to look at the holistic dynamic of the people we're serving. It allowed us also to work with different dynamics such as housing, support services, case management, bridging the gap not only with our historic counties that we serve, Pierce, Thurston, King, but the other 10 counties that, through a gracious grant from the Staff Sergeant Fox, we were able to bridge. We expanded our staff by 40%. We extended our operations with our community stakeholders, whether that was Boeing, Microsoft, Moog, 40%. It was an amazing and compelling year for our staff because they were able to see firsthand what happens from the moment that a client comes in to receive services to the moment they're placed in employment. Some of these individuals may not actually have work history. They may not have anything outside of the military. So when they come to us at their worst, it allowed us to show them at their best, grow them, support them. And so this year has been a great year for exiting out of that program. It's been excelling them with their work history, giving them employment tools that they wouldn't generally have before. We offered through, again, gracious funding through Boeing, additional certifications in OSHA 10, OSHA 20, forklift certifications, things along those lines that would make them more marketable in the private sector. And I'm proud to say that of the 40 people that left the program throughout the year, 30 of them retained gainful employment. The other 10 have either flown to the different corners of the world or have moved on to different states. We also had the opportunity to see firsthand the expansion of our coordinated entry program with ETS sponsorship, where we are able to bridge the gap of transitioning service members coming from any corner of the U.S. This year we took on an additional 150 people from that program, coming from different geographical locations across the U.S., whether it was South Dakota, New York. It was just an amazing year for growth for NineLine, not only for us, but for the people we serve, our community partners, our stakeholders, our donors, and everyone that was involved.
I honestly think it was doing outreach. It allowed me to see like that there's a ton of things out there for veterans, and being able to help veterans and see people actually like have a look of, oh my God, thank you so much. Like the first thing that always comes to mind is when we had a resource fair this year, and I met a young lady that was active duty and was just really going through it, and she's like, I just really want to do something outdoors, but I'm active duty and nobody will help me. And I'm like, actually, that's not true. Like, and I got to introduce her to Heroes on the Water, and two equine therapy places, and the look on her face was just like, wait, what? Like, just pure joy that like she was like, there's something out there for me. And then just also going in and realizing there's like going to minority vets for the first time and realizing like a lot of us had that same experience as minorities in the military, and it wasn't like this, I feel like an abomination and I feel alone and I feel like nobody understands me. Like doing outreach made me realize like there's people like me that exist.
So that's a hard question, because I mean, NineLine has got so much that we do that stands out. One of my favorite ones is always going to be the resource fair, the getting there in the community and being one with our volunteers and being out there providing these services and connecting to different organizations so that our veterans and their families are getting the help that they need that's truly necessary. And then that would be like top right there. Resource fair every year will always hit the top of the list because of what we get to do, and it's more about others than ourselves, and we get to be that give back. Other than that, I would have to say Route Steps Camp and Shoot event, where we go out there and we take all the veterans camping and they get to experience a day on the range of actually enjoying being out there and shooting and getting to play with different firearms and stuff like that, and having an organization that wants to be there for the veterans and donate their time, donated ammo. I mean, the food is everything is done and just there for them, that they don't have to worry about a thing, right? They don't have to worry about where the ammo's coming from. They don't have to worry about where the food's coming from. And best of yet, they don't even got to clean the weapon when it's done either. Everyone else cleans the weapon for them, and then they get it was a day to connect and just build camaraderie and that cohesion that we lose. And so that's another one that stands out. So Resource Fair and Suns Out, Guns Out by far for the Camp and Shoot event.
Well, I'm when I'm not working here at NineLine, I also work on a project of my own. I'm an artist and inventor, and this year I finished the very last of my project. I finished the very last hands-on part, and so now funding. Now we're trying to get the funding, but this happened a couple of months ago, and I'm so excited about it. That was one of the big things that happened this year in my personal life.
When I was having kind of like an anxiety attack or kind of like a minor heart attack, I realized that not only, my family from back home, but NineLine became my family. They took their time and just went across the street, got me the help. Sean called, the ambulance. I was taken on the ambulance, and Nigel was there with me. And that hit home. I'm like, wow, I don't know these people like that, and they took time and took care of them, took care of me for that hit home. Yeah.
2023, the Veterans Fair that we conducted at this Common Dome is probably one of the most memorable things I remember about this year. There was countless veterans there. Sometimes you don't realize that there's that many veterans floating around the city, and to see everyone come in, the outpour of veterans that were able to come in and receive clothing and dental services and mental services and health services, and just to even get a haircut and clothing and things of that nature. All the assets that NineLine provided was remarkable outreach to the community.
Okay, so there's a couple of really memorable events that happened over this year. So I mentioned the Camp and Shoot event. We doubled our numbers, but not only that, just getting to see people bring their kids with them, have their family there. We also had Reboot Recovery join us, as well as Guitars for Vets. So it really changed the environment, getting to see people pick up a song or two and play and just see them relax. And then those that were able to learn maybe skeet or trapping, or we had archery there, and just seeing the joy on their faces, as well as we did the Snoqualmie Tunnel. Again, that's one of our favorite ones to go. It's very family friendly. So getting to see fathers with their sons or daughters, and just kind of get to see them bonding and being able to create an environment where they can just be and it's okay, where you see them show up in their tents and not really very social, and then just seeing them at the end of the hike and they're happy, they're relaxed, they're smiling, they're talking with one another and building that relationship. And then it's really cool when you see them pop back up on another hike and they continue to build that network. So it's just a really amazing thing to be a part of and get to see.
Probably August, where I went from being a TrueFit staffing member to actually being a member of NineLine, as far as being an actual full-time employee. It meant that I fit in and that the job I was doing was helping, that I was doing the best that I could, and I was actually appreciated, and that I was wanted to stay.
There is. This year was the first year since COVID happened that we were actually able to host our annual Veterans Resource Fair at the Tacoma Dome. It was a reunion, not only a family reunion with all of our colleagues, our fellow providers, our friends, our clients, everyone, but it was the ability to really come back together and say, we're here. To have that bonding moment, to really appreciate what that looks like. Veterans came in and said, thank you, we missed this. They were able to access those free mental health services, dental services, get vaccinated, come to a place where it's veterans serving veterans. It was reigniting and refocusing and resharing that labor of love. And to me, that was more beautiful than anything we accomplished this year. The team was able to really rise to the occasion, but not only rise to the occasion, our community partners came tenfold. What can we do? How can we help? Where do you need us? Do you need more volunteers? Do you need more funding? Yes. And everyone came with an open heart and open mind and kindness. And it was veterans working with veterans, family members getting answers. I think for me, the biggest takeaway from this year was that young lady I talked to who said, my dad got out 15 years ago, I bounced around, and this is the first time I've really gotten direct answers. I was able to talk to these individuals, I think it was VFW, for benefits answers. They were able to connect with the WDVA to get coordinated support with benefits that she herself had no idea she was able to get. It was a very humbling moment, but it also was this beautiful awakening, It's almost like when you wake up from a nap, you're kind of groggy, things start to move a little slower, but then once the wheels start turning, that's what we got that day. Everyone was beat by the end of the day, and that was really just a beautiful takeaway for us.
Some of the goals that I have specifically for the program is I want to build out our winter months. I want to create some fun activities and things to get us all off the couch and be able to be active while in a different way, since the trails aren't always that safe to be on. So trying to build out a better way to keep us active and just doing something fun to shake things up. And we're intending to do more camping events too, and we've got some overnight hikes that we're trying to plan out, so keep looking out for those fun things.
2024, I'm looking to raise the bar myself. Coming from a desperate situation that I came from, and now that I've stabled off and I've achieved employment and things of that nature, now I'm going to go back to school. Get my master's. It's supposed to start January 8th. We'll see. We'll see. And job placement. I'm looking for just to get better, just to improve. It's a great stepping stone for those that are trying to move forward and move ahead, and it's also a great place for people to come when they don't have a place to go. Sometimes you just need a start point, and this is a great start point. So I'm just looking to just get better and improve.
Personally, and I'll start here because I do have a lot of personal ambitions. Personally, I want to spend a little more time with the family. I have an amazing wife, beautiful children. I live in an amazing neighborhood, and just getting to have that experience. We work so hard, and the team does so much, and sometimes we forget that self-care concept. So really, it's about stepping back a little bit this year and spending very targeted, deliberate time with the family. Professionally, we're going to continue to grow. We're going to spend a better part of the first quarter of the year looking at different opportunities to grow our business side of the nonprofit, where we can bring on additional contracts, hire more veterans, expand our services, continue to grow up and grow out of our current space into larger and more accommodating spaces, offer more benefits, offer more housing, again, continue to work with our county counterparts. As a representative for several different county, state, and national initiatives, it's about connecting all of those pieces, bringing them together, and then putting them under this umbrella where we can be able to build out and build up that community labor of love, right? It's knowing the people, knowing the stakeholders, bringing everyone together, having those very hard, honest conversations, and asking ourselves, where do we go from here? So this year is really about expanding on that collaboration, continuing to build that positive overlap, and then continuing to serve as those force multipliers for each other. So if one organization doesn't have an answer, we know who we can go to. Incorporating everyone into that plan, building out that family dynamic, because our community depends on it. So professionally, it's really about not only my own growth, but it's about how I can help my community, my partners, and everyone else under that umbrella grow. So I look forward to it.
Adam just retired. He got his new job. He's actually going to be traveling more than he was, trying to balance work and home and Wyatt. I want to get back to my state of controlled chaos versus just regular chaos. And as far as here, I just want to continue to help and do everything I can to support the office and everybody that works here.
Well, yes, I hope so. I'm working on funding here, as I told you, for my personal project. We've done the prototype. We finished with the official business. We're working on the funding, and I'm hoping that can be done here in the next 3 or 4 months. As far as NineLine is concerned, well, depends on how that funding goes. I have to go and follow the project. But while I'm still here at NineLine, well, I hope that we can continue to be profitable, would be what I'd say. I hope that this company can continue to be profitable. I really believe that this is a good company. We have there's some good points here at this company. This is a good opportunity to do good work that not only affects you, but what we do affects so many people. Because what we do affects one of the largest companies in America. So what we do affects a lot of people. And so I hope that we can continue to do the good work that we do now. I hope we can continue to do that. And,
My goals are to kind of like always improve myself, do better, and I'm always hungry, meaning I'm always hungry to be better and just be the best that I could be. Mm-hmm.
Goals for 2024 are continue to grow the Staff Sergeant Fox program, continue to try and work on the suicide prevention and get these numbers down the best that we can in our community, because it's our job to be there for our brothers and sisters and help them out. And then also we're looking at expanding the Route Step program and doing more with it and trying to get the hikes a little bit more hikes set up for it, and then we're going with a bigger and better Suns Out Guns Out this year as well. So it's just bigger and better. Sky's the limit, and we're gonna keep reaching for it.
From everyone here at Team NineLine, happy holidays.
From everyone here at Team NineLine, happy holidays.
From everyone here at Team NineLine, happy holidays.
From everyone here at Team NineLine, we want to wish you guys a happy holidays.
From everyone here at Team NineLine, 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 from myself, our board of directors, we want to wish you and your family the happiest and warmest of holidays.